Introduction. Artificial Intelligence. Welcome to this documentary about the rise of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the capability of computational systems to perform tasks typically associated with human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and decision making. It is a field of research in computer science that develops and studies methods and software that enable machines to perceive their environment and use learning and intelligence to take actions that maximize their chances of achieving defined goals. High-profile applications of AI include advanced web search engines, e.g., Google Search, recommendation systems, used by YouTube, Amaz. In this documentary, we explore the history, significance, and future of the rise of artificial intelligence. Chapter 1: Origins and History. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the capability of computational systems to perform tasks typically associated with human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and decision making. It is a field of research in computer science that develops and studies methods and software that enable machines to perceive their environment and use learning and intelligence to take actions that maximize their chances of achieving defined goals. High-profile applications of AI include advanced web search engines, e.g., Google Search, recommendation systems, used by YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix, virtual assistants, e.g., Google Assistant, Siri, and Alexa, autonomous vehicles, e.g., Waymo, generative and creative tools, e.g., language models and AI art, and superhuman play and analysis in strategy games, e.g., chess and Go. However, many AI applications are not perceived as AI. A lot of cutting-edge AI has filtered into general applications, often without being called AI, because once something becomes useful enough and common enough, it's not labeled AI anymore. Various subfields of AI research are centered around particular goals and the use of particular tools. Chapter 2: How it works. Formal logic is used for reasoning and knowledge representation. Formal logic comes in two main forms: propositional logic, which operates on statements that are true or false and uses logical connectives such as and, or, not, and, implies; and predicate logic, which also operates on objects, predicates and relations and uses quantifiers such as every x is a y, and there are some x's that are y's. Deductive reasoning in logic is the process of proving a new statement, conclusion, from other statements that are given and assumed to be true. The premises, proofs, can be structured as proof trees, in which nodes are labeled by sentences, and children nodes are connected to parent nodes by inference rules. Given a problem and a set of premises, problem solving reduces to searching for a proof tree whose root node is labeled by a solution of the problem and whose leaf nodes are labeled by premises or axioms in the case of Horn clauses. Problem-solving search can be performed by reasoning forwards from the premises or backwards from the problem, in the more general case of the clausal form of first-order logic. Resolution is a single, axiom-free rule of inference, in which Chapter 3, Impact on Society. Various countries are deploying AI military applications. The main applications enhance command and control, communications, sensors, integration and interoperability. Research is targeting intelligence collection and analysis, logistics, cyber operations, information operations, and semi-autonomous and autonomous vehicles. AI technologies enable coordination of sensors and effectors, threat detection and identification, marking of enemy positions, Target acquisition, coordination and deconfliction of distributed joint fires between networked combat vehicles, both human-operated and autonomous. AI has been used in military operations in Iraq, Syria, Israel and Ukraine. AI agents are software entities designed to perceive their environment, make decisions, and take actions autonomously to achieve specific goals. These agents can interact with users, their environment, or other agents. AI agents are used in various applications, including virtual assistants, chatbots, autonomous vehicles, game-playing systems, and industrial robotics. AI agents operate within the constraints of their programming, available computational resources, and hardware limitations. This means they are restricted. Chapter 4: Key Milestones. Economists have frequently highlighted the risks of redundancies from AI, and speculated about unemployment if there is no adequate social policy for full employment. In the past, technology has tended to increase rather than reduce total employment. But economists acknowledge that we're in uncharted territory with AI. A survey of economists showed disagreement about whether the increasing use of robots and AI will cause a substantial increase in long-term unemployment. But they generally agree that it could be a net benefit if productivity gains are redistributed. Risk estimates vary. For example, in the 2010s, Michael Osborne and Carl Benedict Frey estimated 47% of U.S. jobs are at high risk of potential automation, while an OECD report classified only 9% of U.S. jobs as high risk. The methodology of speculating about future employment levels has been criticized as lacking evidential foundation, and for implying that technology, rather than social policy, creates unemployment, as opposed to redundancies. In April 2023, it was reported that 70% of the jobs for Chinese video game illustrators had been eliminated by generative artificial intelligence. Unlike previous waves of Chapter 5, the future, no established unifying theory or paradigm has guided AI research for most of its history. The unprecedented success of statistical machine learning in the 2010s eclipsed all other approaches. So much so that some sources, especially in the business world, use the term artificial intelligence to mean machine learning with neural networks. This approach is mostly subsymbolic, soft and narrow. Critics argue that these questions may have to be revisited by future generations of AI researchers. Symbolic AI, or GOFAI, simulated the high-level conscious reasoning that people use when they solve puzzles, express legal reasoning and do mathematics. They were highly successful at intelligent tasks such as algebra or IQ tests. In the 1960s, Newell and Simon proposed the physical symbol systems hypothesis. A physical symbol system has the necessary and sufficient means of general intelligent action. However, the symbolic approach failed on many tasks that humans solve easily, such as learning, recognizing an object, or common sense reasoning. Moravec's paradox is the discovery that high-level, intelligent tasks were easy for AI. But low-level, instinctive tasks were extremely difficult. Conclusion. As we conclude this documentary about the rise of artificial intelligence and Ex Machina, as well as the novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? By Philip K. Dick, the story of the rise of artificial intelligence continues to evolve and shape our world. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more documentaries.